Patricia, I'm very excited to have you here today. Welcome to Zurich.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much for coming. You're a guest that doesn't really need an introduction, but please just let's mention a few. You're an Oscar winner, Emmy Award winner, Golden Globe winner, but you're also a mother. You are also an activist. You are very supportive of gender equality and much more. You're active in Haiti. You are doing things on water sanitation. But of all these things, what are you most and what is most close to your heart?
Well, I think being a mother is probably the number one thing for me. I mean, I've always wanted to be a mother. When I was 4 years old, I was running around and somebody asked me, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I said, a mom.
So with your activities, you have been to Haiti, and I'm sure you have met in the field a lot of traumatized people. So how did you deal with the issues that you have faced there?
Well, thank you for asking that. Yes, I mean, we've worked in Haiti, and I've seen people in tent camps, trauma, kids at school, their trauma. Many of them are living away from home because they live in rural communities and the walk is too far every day. So this work has brought me all around the world. We have a lot of projects in Kenya and Uganda, and it's an incredible thing when you get to meet people in the field who are really impacted by the work that you do. And your work in mental health has a crossover. It's like a Venn diagram, right? We see a lot of people have PTSD for multiple things. Even as caretakers, we have PTSD. Because I have had to see things that I never thought I'd have to see in the world, in the human condition, and hold people and be there, hold their pain. And I think sometimes when you're a caretaker or you do this work, you yourself absorb some PTSD because you feel powerless sometimes, because the need is really great and there's only so much that you can do.
And how do you deal with situations like that?
I think that I fail a lot of times in taking care of myself, because if I see women or kids or the elderly or people who have handicap issues in these situations, I put them so much higher on my list than my own self. So I think I'm out of balance, and I think mental health is really important, and I think I need to pay more attention to that. Dealing with my own PTSD from experiences in my life, losses that I've had, traumas that I had, and then also the work that I do, absorbing the trauma of those that I work with.
You mentioned yourself, you come from a very glamorous industry. You have situations where you're an award winner, but do you have sometimes a gap, an emotional gap after having such a shiny, positive experience? What happens afterwards? Because sometimes people report that they fall into a depression or a sadness phase. Can you share how this is amongst colleagues, or how this is observed in the industry?
Well, certainly when I first came back from Haiti, I had such a disconnect from my everyday life and what I was looking at in the world around me. I didn't know how to even bring them together. I felt like saying to my kids, everyone, I would say, we have so much, we have too much. We have so much, these kids have nothing, you don't understand. I was really in a panic. It was very hard for me to sleep at night because I was worrying about these kids and where they were, and did they have food to eat or water to drink. I've even got myself sick physically, because if you're in a tent camp or a certain environment, you're in the blazing hot, you bring out a bottle of water to drink, and there's 40 kids there that are begging for your water, and I just, as a mom, can't drink water in front of kids who have no water. So I was giving them all the water, and then I ended up getting a giant kidney stone, which was really painful, and they said, you're dehydrated. And I was like, well, yeah, I don't know how to balance this, you know? I don't know how to do that. I think I've gotten better at it at a certain extent, and I think you, as a caretaker, need to learn to take care of yourself, or you can't take care of others. And I'm very grateful what my celebrity has been able to do, because it's been helped me to raise funds for this work. So I don't know that I would be as effective in the field if I didn't have my celebrity. So I feel like maybe that's my secret weapon, and I'm grateful for it.
Patricia, what would be your advice to people who are currently under mental distress? What is your advice what to do?
Well, it's advice I have to give myself too, that we can't do everything alone. We can't. If you're struggling with something, you just have to know that we're all struggling with something. And it's okay to go to professionals, and it's okay to say you need help, and it's okay to get help. There's no shame in that. I think the real problem is that we've created this false illusion that everyone is perfect and everyone can handle everything. And we can't. There's too many things in life. Life has traumas.